What's going on, my beautiful people? So in this video, we are going to talk about how God currently sees you exactly where you're at and how we can use that to help see other people where they are at. So you might be in a situation right now where you're feeling a little bit alone. You're feeling like you're not being seen. You're feeling like maybe the people in your life don't really see you. Maybe they don't really understand you. Now, how do we turn that from feeling unseen to turn that to feeling seen by God and understanding how much He really sees us? Because I know it might be tough. I know you might feel like you're alone. I know you might feel like God might not be hearing your prayers. These things might not be happening. But I really want you to understand that God is with you in these situations. It doesn't matter where you're at. Because even in the Bible, there was a woman named Hagar. And she was a woman who, there was a situation between, she was actually a maid, and the people that she was a maid for, husband and wife, they couldn't have a baby. So the wife decides, hey, I want this maid I want to give her to my husband so that she can have a baby with her. It's not the best idea, but that's what she decided to do. So she gives the maid to the husband. She ends up being able to have the baby. And now the wife is upset because the maid is going to have their baby, which doesn't really make sense because you gave her to him, but whatever. So she's upset, and she basically outcasts this lady named Hagar. She outcasts her. She's getting pushed out, and Hagar has to go out to the wilderness pregnant with this baby. Now, out there in the wilderness, you're outcast. Nobody's there. You're not being seen. You're not able to talk. You're not able to call up anybody and be able to say, like, hey, like, I need some help. You're all freaking alone. But she starts praying. She starts just asking to God, like, please, like, just help me in these situations. And an angel is actually sent down to her. An angel is sent down to her and it starts talking to her. Not only that, but the angel starts asking her questions. Like, what made you come here? Why are you here? Like, the angel knows the answers to these questions, but is still asking her the questions to hear her and to see her, to make her feel seen and heard so that she can respond in her own way. So right after this, and after, she's able to she's able to know that God is listening to her, that God is seeing her. All of a sudden, she's like, okay, well, she literally writes in there that she is seen it by God. She is seen it by God and that she sees God. And it's the craziest thing because out there in the wild, you wouldn't expect nobody to be able to see her. But God is able to see her even in the wild. So what if we could trust that even in our wildest moments, even in our wilderness that you might be in right now, that God is actually seeing you, that God is actually looking towards you, that God cares about you and He wants to hear you. Maybe we might not be able to see an angel come down to us, but He answers our prayers in little ways. He answers our prayers by the things that we see every single day. You might be a movie you watch. It might be a TV show you watch. It might be a conversation that you have with somebody. God is seeing you. And I think when we understand that we are seen, then we don't really have to be like, oh, I need to do this for other people's approval. I need to make sure that everybody sees me doing this hard work here. You can just go out there and you can have fun because you know that God is seeing you. At the end of the day, God is seeing you. Every little thing that you're doing every single day. And I really want you to understand that because I know it might be hard. I know it might feel like you're alone sometimes. But God is seeing you through your worst times, through your best times. And He's going to be the one that's going to be on your side cheering for you the entire way. And I think that this also helps because when we want to see somebody else, like when we know that we're seen by God, we don't have to focus on being seen by anybody else. And that allows us to focus on other people. And go out there and be able to try to see them because they might not understand that they have a Heavenly Father that is seeing them right now. So maybe you could go out there today and you could just see somebody, just encourage them, just ask them some questions about themselves like this angel asked Hagar, to make them feel seen, to make them feel heard, and to reflect God through the fact that you know that He's seeing you today. I love you guys. Hope this helps you guys. Let me know what you want to be seen for today. I will try my best to see you today. I love you guys. Hope you have an amazing one. Peace.